Hi friends, I'm Tiffany Pantozzi with Align Real Estate, and today I'm here in Long Beach, California at SidexSide. SidexSide is an event that we go to every year where we get to network with top professionals across the country. We get to learn about new tools and resources for our business to bring it back to our clients. And now I'm going to take you along and show you what it's all about. Hey, good morning.
Love that color.
Thank you so much. So ready for a big day? I'm speaking twice today. So that's
twice.
And they back-to-back me.
Double duty?
So I have to run for one place.
Who did you bribe to speak for, or did we bribe you?
You bribed me. Well, we had great responses last year after the session I did, where I gave them all this social media stuff. So then they needed a fill-in for one of the sessions, so they asked me to do it. Now that you're at this point though with Side, like what are you most proud of at this point?
It's that we've created hundreds of companies that didn't exist and wouldn't have existed otherwise. That was always the dream. My entire life I've been an enabler of people. I don't like to be out front. I don't like to be at the center of attention. I like to help good people be great.
Yes.
I really enjoy that.
You do, and you know what, I've always, since the minute I met you, like your energy is just radiant and like humble and good and loving. I'm proud to be a part of Side, and also people like you that are leading it. To me, it says a lot, and that's why, you know, I'm proud to be a part of it.
I love to see what you've created. Look at you created a great company, great team, great culture.
We have.
One
proud
of
of it.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Can't miss me, huh?
No, and like it's your eyes.
My eyes. Kind of did it on purpose.
I was like, this is
kind of my color.
This is intentional. This is intentional right here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat all these donuts. They're all for me. It's so funny how you could continue to be inspired by even your friends in the industry.
Oh, thank you,
for real.
Coming from you, that's like a huge compliment.
But you know what, I could say the same thing. Like, you know, that's what's so cool about it. The collaboration is everything. And rising each other up in this industry instead of tearing each other down, you know?
And you know what's amazing is like seeing another woman who's like willing to step into her own like truest self and just say, I'm a mom, I'm a friend, you know, I'm a wife, I'm everything.
And I like to go to EDC.
Yes.
I'll introduce you to, you know.
Are you the hustler?
Sure, yeah, I know.
Oh,
Nice to meet
nice
you.
To meet you. First year in real estate, right?
Yes.
You closed how many deals?
51.
51. And what would you attribute to the success of that? How did you do that? Tell every new agent how you did that.
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of it has to do with mindset, and I think the skill will follow, and just put in the work and, you know, work hard. And join a team that's going to give you the support.
Yeah, and I heard open houses.
Open houses.
How often did you do open houses?
I think I did about 75 sessions my first year.
Yes, I've been preaching.
Yes.
Utilize your other agents and your brokerage listings, right?
Absolutely.
Do open houses because they're free leads walking in the door.
Exactly. They're amazing. I don't door knock. I decided to, but I. Yeah.
Well, you don't have to.
But I would be open to.
You don't have to door knock, right? You did open houses and you just grinded. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
I love it. So what do you do prior to getting on stage? Anything going through your mind right now?
Nope, just I got my main point, so we're gonna have a good conversation. Give some people knowledge, and then walk off stage and sign the autographs.
I've never been asked for an autograph in my real estate career. Before real estate, I did, and when I was a Dolphin cheerleader, people would actually ask me for my autograph.
Yep, now we're on the main stage.
As they might say, on the main stage.
So now you're gonna
never know.
Autographs.
People might ask me for my autograph.
Yeah.
It's like the queen of social media. If you've seen her branding, if you've seen what she's done, she crushes it, right?
Thank you.
So, then there it is on screen. So, Tiffany, talk to me about, you know, your background. I know a little bit more about your background. You were with the Miami Dolphins, right? And then you got into real estate down the line. How did you decide how to brand? Where did this come from?
Right. So I'm originally from Miami, Florida, and I moved to Orlando, Florida, and I got into real estate. And I didn't know anybody there. I moved to a place where I didn't have any friends. I moved there for a guy at the time who's now my husband, so it worked out, thank God, right? But I didn't know anybody, and we had this thing called social media, right? And I was like, well, I'm gonna start to brand myself through this platform and get eyes on my business, you know? And so I started getting out there and just creating so much content. I was looking like I was just doing like I had so much business, right? And all I was doing was sharing information, right? I was educating people about local businesses, or why is it cool to live in Orlando, right? This Miami girl going to Orlando, like, what is great about Orlando? It's so much more than Disney World. I mean, it's cool to have Mickey as my neighbor, right? But at the same time, people only think of Orlando as Disney World. But there's some beautiful, incredible communities, and you know, and we live there. So be able to share that through social media. I mean, I remember friends of mine reaching out to me like, Tiffany, you're crushing it in the beginning of my business, and I hadn't sold like one house, you know. Meanwhile, I was doing open houses at other agents' properties and doing tours of those houses, educating about the communities, telling, you know, new things coming to town. So I really like to look at myself not only as a real estate advisor, but a lifestyle advisor, okay? Because it's more than just the home. And now Florida is such a relocation state. People are coming from all over, as we all know, and they want to know, but where do I live in Florida? We have great places. Everybody knows about Miami, right? And now Tampa's on the map. We have a cool place called St. Pete, you know, Sarasota, you have Naples, we have Jacksonville, and Orlando, and many others. But you know, it was about educating people and becoming essentially like your local media company, where I want to know that I'm the resource. People are going to come to me, come to my page and say, you know, she's telling us about that great neighborhood and why to live over there. All of my listing videos, they also have a piece about community and the lifestyle you can live if you buy this house. It's not just about that house, right? Because that's kind of boring sometimes. Yeah. So I go beyond.
Congratulations, Tiffany.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
From Orlando, Florida, Tiffany Pantozzi.
First and foremost, thank all of you for doing everything that you do and working so hard, and you know, being a part of Align. So we couldn't have done this without you. So for all of us, thank you.
See you transition as a point guard. I have made that same transition and left what I did before to take that leap in this field, so I appreciate it. I would just want to say personally, your transition from basketball to business as a minority, and from also changing from the basketball player and that stigma always got put to you, how did you navigate that space and confidence, knowing that you can take that same thing into whatever other field it is?
Oh, great question. Great question. Give me a chest bump. I thought because I was Magic Johnson, it was going to be easy. Actually, it was hard. First investments, I used my own money. Thank God I was smart enough to save my money as a basketball player. But when I wanted scale and I wanted growth, I had to use other people's money. And when I went to 9 banks, they all turned me down. Oh, they wanted my picture and autograph. But they did not want to give me money. They thought I was a dumb job. But the last bank said yes. I knew that I had to be successful. Not only for myself, but for somebody like you. I resold it for $48 million, took the $26 million back to them and said, see, I know what I'm doing. And from then on, they said, oh, Magic, you can have as much money as you want. But you know what's more important? I did it in my own community when they said you can't make money in urban America. I proved them all wrong. So there it is right there, okay?
Welcome everybody, give yourselves a round of applause. So excited for this session. From Align Real Estate. And Cyrus Massetti got her.
Glad that it went well. Yes! 4 p.m. we have to go to DJ.
Let's give a round of applause for DJ, hanging out with Matt this morning. Good job. I hope you pick up a couple tidbits because these amazing people have great ideas.
I got into real estate at 19 years old while I was in college playing basketball. And for me, growing up, I think it's a lot about what we can see, right? So coming from certain backgrounds and we see people that look like us doing certain things, I think that speaks volume, and that is definitely something on a surface level before we get into judicial rules and things that are established is where it starts.
Any good connections today?
Very good connections.
Yeah?
It's crazy how people remember us, and then every time we come, we connect even more.
And this is the power of video.
Yeah.
What do I say to you guys all the time when I'm training and I'm teaching?
Yes.
The power of video will elevate your business to a whole new level because people are going to attract to you because they're getting to know you and they're trusting in you and they like to hear what you say. So what was your biggest takeaway from today?
The 2 speakers that spoke about listings, like what Steve was presentation. One was talking about like categorizing your buyers, potential buyers into like species.
Yes, I thought that was genius. I thought that was really genius.
It's like relatable and it makes you relax people. Like
and it's also educating your sellers to let them know that you know the demographic of who that perfect buyer is going to be for their home. So you're working it backwards in a way versus saying, oh, I can sell your house and then go find the buyers. You're saying, no, I know who that ideal buyer will be for your house, and here's their different, type, and here's how I'm going to find them. So I thought that was really interesting.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
I like the listing one, the same one she alluded to, and just the authenticity.
The authenticity one? Oh, what'd you take away from there?
We talk about a lot, and I constantly like remind myself of it too. And it was just cool to see people doing so well at it too.
And just being so real, so organic, so raw that they're like, this is me. You want to work with me? This is me, which I love. Hey! He's in the middle of your game, sorry. Crew?
Yeah, doing good.
What's up, man?
I'm good.
Yeah, doing good. Nice touch. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah.
You guys know my team? Do you know Jenna?
Last night, I think, right?
Yeah, well, this is Jenna. Jenna's out of Tampa, Sarasota, St. Pete. Giovanni, you know. Anybody want some goodies? Okay, let me see. You like to make video on your phone? Okay, you get a gift. You get a gift. Do you like to make video on your phone? You get a gift. Anybody else? Okay, hold on.
Mine is like, you are.
Come on, guys. You can't forget about us. Align Real Estate, Florida. Okay.
I'll put you in there right now.
Right, all the referrals for Orlando and Tampa, St. Pete.
These lights
aren't they great? You're so welcome. Yeah, connect with us on social media. We'll see you guys tonight. I'm Tiffany Pantozzi. I'm the founder of Align Real Estate out of Central Florida. So I live in Orlando, and our company spans the greater Orlando area into Tampa, St. Pete, Sarasota, Miami, and growing into other top Florida markets. It's a very strong tool to be able to give that listing exposure or give you and your business exposure to draw both sellers and buyers. And guess who else? Other realtors, because my favorite thing is referral business. So if I'm able to put myself out there where other agents are now seeing me in a light of, oh wow, she's really professional, she really knows her business. If I ever had a referral in that area, I'd want to send it to Tiffany. That's really, really powerful as well. So think about it. Yes, you want to get buyers, you want to get sellers, but social media is to also connect with other professionals in your field to grow your referral business. So utilize social media to your advantage, because I started in a market that I moved to and I didn't know anybody. Nobody helped me in real estate. I didn't go on somebody's team and they fed me leads. My mom actually was in Miami and she had been in real estate, but more of like, a part-time realtor. So I just had to build it from scratch. So it's totally possible for you to be able to do that. But I think that you just got to figure out your own timeline and strategy. YouTube video content, it's working for you when you sleep. Some of the videos that people call me off of, they're calling me off of them. I made these videos months ago, like the one in Windermere, Florida. It's a little area here right out of Orlando, a little town, and that's how some of these buyers are finding me, because buyers are coming from all over and they want to know about the different areas of Central Florida. And I'm sharing that through community tours, right? So it's important that you're able to kind of share as much as you can on YouTube, because you never know who's watching, and it does work. So me personally, even though you might look at me and say, oh, she's already successful in YouTube and Instagram, I feel that I'm still not even scratching the surface. Just get out there and start creating, because I promise you, what I like to preach is attraction marketing. I've never done cold calling before. It just makes me cringe. Like, I like to talk and all, but I don't know, I can't do it. And I'm not going to memorize the objections. So I think that attraction marketing is important. Put yourself out there, and the right clientele will attract to your business.
Hi, Lemon.
Yes, how are you? You look so fabulous.
Thank you, you too. I love your outfit.
Thank you. Okay, how do I differentiate stories and posts? Well, think about this. As I mentioned, I use these platforms as my digital resume, right? So if it's not as curated and well put together, maybe it's a quicker post, I don't maybe want it to live forever on my page, right? Everything that's in my post is quite curated to make sure it's really good information or a good quality image or video, whereas on a story I can kind of just be like, da 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 da, I'm doing this here, and not as, you know, formal, right? So I use my main page as a place where a client can come and really get to know about me and my business and how I can service them, and I use stories to be a little bit more personal and fun and relatable and just a little more organic, you know, which I think is important because they disappear, right? You can always save your stories for the really good ones, you know, on the highlights, which is important to do as well. But yeah, I kind of just let it be a little bit more free flowing on stories than I do on my page. So I think it was a success, our side-by-side little trip, huh, ladies? Good takeaways. We represented, Align Real Estate represented well, I think. Everybody took away some new connections, potential business opportunities. So biggest takeaway now that we're on the final day. Jenna, go.
I think it's just all of the knowledge, obviously being like just starting my year 3, obviously. So getting.
She's my OG. Jenna's my OG, my original.
So being like new agent, just hearing from everybody that's been in the business, that's done trials and different things that they've liked that they didn't work, and things that they liked that worked. So just hearing all that's like super helpful.
Every year you come here, you learn something new, make new connections. People know who Jenna and DJ are now, so you can't disappoint them by not showing up every year now.
I know.
Laura, tell me, this gorgeous supermodel. Look at her. Just look at her, please. Supermodel right here, okay?
These strategies. I love hearing about these strategies that these top agents and teams are using to grow their business. So every time I come, something new comes up that I can be using and to grow the business. So all these strategies and specifically for this market in 2023 is stick to me, and I can hardly wait to apply.
Yes. And every time you come here, you're applying new things to your business, even if it's just one takeaway, you know, that can help you. It makes a difference, because we have to continuously be evolving and innovating and growing for our business if you want your business to succeed, you know. So investing in yourself by coming here is so important, and investing in your business. So until next year, we'll see you later. So that's a wrap of Side by Side 2023. We'll catch it next year, but until then, make sure to subscribe, and if you like the content, leave a comment below. We'd love to connect with you.